Hello, everyone. Here we are again, PianoAt10. Really, not a lot of piano tonight. Some more rhythm. The thing that makes the music work. I want to talk about resultants a little bit more tonight. We talked about them once before. Essentially, what it means, resultants in general, it can be more defined than that. Is that when we're playing, we either have a right hand or a left hand, or we have both hands. And what people try to do is to think of the right and the left, or the right and the left together. That's not a good way to do it. It's better when you're looking at music, for piano, to think you're either playing the right, left, or both working as a unit. And what I wanted to talk about specifically tonight in reference to that was that concept of 2 against 3. You've heard it before, and people think it's really difficult. But it really is not, and I'm going to show you why. But you've probably heard it in things like that kind of thing. Actually, I think the notes are where you're playing 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and against 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a. And people say, how can you think of doing 2 there and doing 3 here, and maybe the other way around? And we have a brain that really takes in information, one little bite of information at a time. It's really virtually impossible to think of 2 things going on at once. But we don't have to think of 2 things going on at once. Let's first talk about the math, if we will. When you have 2 or half and a third, they taught you in school you had to find the lowest common denominator, which is 6. Don't worry, don't run away yet. You don't have to know this. I'm just doing a little theory. Why is that? Well, because when we have to deal with both of these, you can't add a half and a third. I mean, they're different sized pieces. And in this case, we have to find the 6th. But it's kind of easy in a way. If you draw a circle, you can kind of see it happening. You have half the circle, and if you take each of the halves and divide them into thirds, okay, then you have 6 pieces. But they're all sixths, okay? So we're going to be working with 6 beats, so don't get too crazy. We're going to be working with 6 beats. Now, I'm going to be working with 6/8 beats. And we're going to tackle this 2 against 3 thing. All right. So let's write 6/8 beats. There are 2 ways I can do that. I can draw 6/8 beats. Let me draw them. I can draw them this way. Or I can draw them this way. Now, hang on, I'm not done. Not done. Don't go crazy. I'm going to draw 6/8 notes in 2 cases here. I'm going to draw the first 6/8 notes this way. Those are supposed to be 8th notes. Be careful. 8th notes. There we are. And I'm going to draw 8th notes here. Now, you're going to go, well, you drew it once. Why are you drawing it twice? Well, let's take a look here. We once talked in our rhythm discussions about 6 can be one of these 2 things. This one would be more of a 3/4 kind of thing, and this one's going to be more of a 6/8 type of thing. Okay? I'll be posting all of this on PianoAt10.com, so you don't have to go copying and screen capturing, if you want. This one, of course, traditionally would be counted 1 and 2 and made that and a little too big. 2 and 3 and. Okay, remember the loudnesses. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. This guy would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what's this got to do with 2 against 3? Well, you'll see in a second. I haven't drawn the resultants yet. All I drew here was some meter. Remember, the meter is just a straight count. All right? Now, with a little help from my eraser here, I am going to erase this, and I'm going to erase this. Okay. Down here, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to erase this. This one's tough to erase here. Well, actually, it's not. We have a quarter. We have a quarter note and an eighth note here, which I'll draw traditionally as an eighth. And this guy, that's going to be the quarter right here. I just have to do some renotation. This is going to be the 2/8, but we wouldn't write them like that in 6/8 time. We would write them more like this. Quarter note. Mainly because when we're counting, we like to see on the bigger beats a note. You shouldn't beam these because this is a strong 1, 3, 4, 5. Dum, da, da, dum, dum, da, da, dum. Now, why? What has this got to do with 2 against 3? Okay, I will show you. When we have 2 against 3, let me draw the way the rhythm would look in the book between both hands. With a 3/4, it would look like this. The 3 would look like this. The 3/4, and the oddball would be this guy. He'd be the oddball. He's the one that's wrong in this rhythm, so to speak. Okay? Down here, the regular beat would be in the right hand would be this guy, and the guy in the left hand would be this guy, and he would be the oddball. This guy, the oddball. But both of them are 2 against 3. Okay? I'll play, the difference being a matter of loudness, actually. The louder beats here are here, here, and here, and the louder beats here are here and here. Okay? Those are the more predominant ones. All right? So, I still haven't shown you the 2 against 3. I know. Hold on. This is the way they would be notated. This is what you need to do. Now, let's take a look at what's going on here. And of course, it could be the right hand doing this one and the left hand doing that one. So I'm going to write 2 resultants up here. The rhythm we're talking about is this rhythm. Let's talk about that rhythm. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And let's take this guy first. Let me use a different color for what we're going to do. We're going to start with right. I'm sorry. My mistake. Shoot me. We're going to start with both. Both hands. Then, in this case, we're going to do right, left, right. Okay? And that is with them like this. If we flip them upside down, I'll write that down here in a different color. So I'm going to tap this rhythm. I'm going to pick 2 different notes. So I'm going to pick maybe a C for the left hand. And we'll do a B in the left. No, make this an E. Sorry, make this an E. And make this a C. Okay. So I'm going to play a C and an E. These 2 notes. Now, I will, at the end, put the camera down so you can see the hand. But right now, I'm going to play that rhythm. Bum, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. But instead of saying 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to say both, right, left, right. Now, watch. Both, right, left, right. Both, right, left, right. Both, right, left. And I'm playing 2 against 3. The right hand is playing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the left hand's playing 1, 2, 1, 2, very evenly. Okay? Both right, right, both right, right, both left, both left. And they come on those counts. They come on the 1, the right comes on the 2, the left on the N, and the right on the 3. Both right, left, right. And that's that one you heard that went like this. Do you hear the rhythm? Bum, ba, ba, bum. Bum, ba, ba, bum. The right hand is the dominant hand. I'm sorry. No, that's not the one you heard. The Mozart, I don't want to get ahead of myself. That would be both left, right, left, where the left is the dominant the dominant guy. See this in 3/4 time with this rhythm, or if it's in the, if you got to know which one's the dominant one in a way, just to get the time is right, whether we do that one or that one. But the accents, you got to be careful of the accents a little bit. Here, the stronger beats are, I guess this is why I'll use my green. Right now, the dominant notes are this, this, and this, okay? So if we do the both left, right, left, it's going to be both left, right, left, both. I'm playing these a little bit louder than that right hand. Now I'm playing 3 in the left and 2 in the right. If I want to do 3 in the right and 2 in the left, I do this one. It's that rhythm. It's just simply a resultant rhythm. That's where the word comes from. It's like adding two things together. You get a final sum. 5 and 5 is 10. We no longer remember the fives. It's now 10. So this is a sum of what's going on between the hands. Both left, right, left, both right, left, right, both right, left, right, both left, right, left. But the odd rhythm is this one. Okay? Your dominant fingers or the dominant strikes are going to be here. But remember, it's just the rhythm. But you got to have the accents right on that rhythm. Bum, bapa, dum, bum, bapa, dum. Weak. Now, what happens in 6/8? Okay, well, let's play. Let me play just the rhythm. It's not quite like that one because of this dominant note here. These are the guys on the loud beats. You can see what rhythm is really like important to understand. Okay. Bum ba ba bum, bum ba ba bum, bum ba ba bum. Now we can apply the same hands as we did up here. It can be both, right, left, right. But who's the dominant guy? See, now, before it wasn't this guy. It's now that guy and that guy. And if we do the same one on the bottom, we'll have both, left, right, left. And that one is going to be more dominant, obviously, here and here. So, this rhythm. And the top one is really this. This is kind of upside down here the way I did it, okay? It's all right, though, because you can be either one. This right now is the left hand over here. And that is the dominant rhythm. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. It's not the dominant rhythm, which I said here. So I'll play this guy for you. We'll pick the C and the E again, just like we did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same basic kind of rhythm in the feel between the hands, but you have more dominant notes. So I was doing, which one was I doing? I was doing the top one. Now I'll do the bottom one. Both left, right, left. Better if I do them short. Don't give them any length. We can. Takes away some of the punch of the 3 against 4 when we do that. So anyway, that's an example of where resultants really make something quite simple. The Mozart example was this one with the sorry, wrong notes again. That's really this one, okay? I'll do it quicker. And if for a while you can hear that rhythm really quick, bum ba da dum, 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 bum ba da dum. You can hear it quicker. But this is the way you handle this kind of thing. There's also 3 against 4. I'm not going to do that tonight. That one's crazy. But there's a couple of examples. One is when Debussy goes, it's in the Clair de Lune. Yeah, that's it. Like that. Dum ba da dum bum. bum, ba, ba, dum, bum. And the one there that is the, yeah, the dominant rhythm's the 3. That one's the, there's a jello against the pineapple. Let's be right out front about it, okay? One, bum, ba, ba, da, ba. Hear the rhythm in there? Bum, ba, ba, da, bum. Bum, ba, da, da, dum. Bum, ba, da, da, dum. And it's basically this guy here. It's both. Well, actually, see, that's another thing. I've got to warn you about that. You can have these rhythms and not have both at the beginning. The both might not be there. It might be a left, but it's still a 2 against 3 rhythm. That would be left, right, right. Yeah, that's exactly right, Jeff. Both, right, both. Both, right, right. That would be this guy, and it would be the emphasis there. Exactly. So, you know, I said I was going to show you the piano. Well, I guess it might make a difference if you've got all this down. I don't like changing cameras during the. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too hard, now was it? Oh, all right. Yeah, the resultant thing. It's really interesting. I'll show you that Mozart one. I'm going to do it slowly and short. It's in the F major sonata. Okay, but you slow it way down. Play them all short. Dum ba da da, bum ba da da. Both left, right. Both right, right. Both right, right. Sorry, both left, right. Both right, left. Hard to say, let me tell you. Both left, right. Both left, right. Right here, this one, right here. That's that guy. Both left, right. Both left, right. That's that guy. Go back down again. Yeah, this is quite easy to do. Kind of cute. The Debussy, let's see if I can find it on the page. Okay, it's on the page, except it doesn't start with both. It doesn't go. It doesn't do that. It goes left, right. And that's this guy right here. Both right, because the left is the left hand. The left hand is the actual correct rhythm, I believe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, funny enough, it's not. It's actually both left, right. It's really this one again. It's the Mozart one again, but it's not both. He did left here. That can happen. I was telling you this. You can have just one hand playing on one of the beats. So this one could be left hand. For the Debussy, you would have your left hand here. It would be just the left, but it's still a 2 against 3 because it's got this rhythm. So that one would be and that's when Debussy goes back to his 1 and 2 and 3 and again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, so the Debussy's in 9 beats in the measure, but we're counting kind of groups of 3s. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and. If you know the Clair de Lune, you know that it's in 6, but the 6 is this, not that. Okay, that one, Clair de Lune. So the Debussy is that too, except Mozart has 3 quarter beats in the measure. Debussy has 9 eighth beats in the measure, but he uses 16th notes, and every third measure is really like a 3/4 measure. He just wrote it that way. He wanted more levels of loudness. That's what happens. So anyway, going back down to the piano for a second, there are your resultants, and here's your 2 against 3 again. Now, because I'm playing that one louder, the 2 is the norm. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's the deviant. But if I go, then that's the norm. That's the deviant. Okay, anyway, I hope you understood all that. But I can give you more examples tomorrow night if you like of this kind of thing. I think the bigger thing is the resultant idea in general, the concept of It's funny, I had an orthopedic doctor who told me, I was giving him piano lessons, and he said, you're never going to get me to do you can't do the hands together and have them do different things. And I said to him, well, yeah, see, that your premise is wrong. The premise is wrong. You're saying the hand's doing different things. If you think of it the right way, they're not doing different things. I'm playing them together, or the right hand, or the left hand. And yes, there can be odd combinations. You got left, right, right, left, right, right. But if I wanted to do left, right, both, left, right, both, left, right, both, you may have to work on that to get comfortable with that. But it's just a matter of knowing that that's what's happening. It's not right and left. It's both. Okay? So you're not going to encounter anything else. Sometimes, what if you had to play 3 against 2 with one hand? Well, think of it as the left part and the right part, or just say the fingers, which is tough. We have to say both again, okay? I'll do both 1 3, both 1 3 1, both 1 3, both 1. I've got the rhythm. Bum ba ba bum, bum ba ba bum. Both 1 3 1, both 1 3 1. I'm playing 2 against 3 with one hand, but I don't think in terms of different sides, or that one there and that one there. I think they're together there. Because if they're not together, they're alone. Either side of it. All right, so anyway, I hope you get that. I hope you can apply that somewhere. But maybe tomorrow night I'll talk more about resultants. They're really fascinating, and they do make playing the music easier when you think of things that way. So anyway, enough for tonight. When words fail, music speaks.